something they feel now. Trying not to be stressed out.
What's up, family? This is your boy Herbalist Kareem one more again, and I think the title is what? Just why why it's so important for you to stop playing when it comes to starting a business. Now you see, I don't profess to have all the answers, but I do know this, that a lot of individuals, I would say about 10%, yeah, 10% of the individuals that have actually signed up with me and whatnot has completed it, and the course, and actually done something with it. And it might be more than that. I just haven't really heard them. But the reason why I push the business side, you know, my passion is herbs and then whatnot, and supplements, and actually elevating the body. But you got to eat out here. You know, people hungry. You know, they got to pay bills. And if you guys understood this psycho crazy matrix, the puzzle, then you wouldn't be so angry. So I want to just talk to, not the brothers, I want to just talk to just you guys in general to help you understand this. Maybe this in a little bit more. Just give you examples. I know I've said this before in some of my videos, but just let me talk to you. Now, when you for instance, you do know that I think I did a video on the comparisons of our parents versus us. So you guys do know that they were, you know, when they were making $12 for $14 an hour, the cars cost less than 2-3 grand for, you know, brand new and 2-3 years old. Houses, you know, the same pay $14-15 an hour. They were having houses that were less than 25K, $25,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So you're getting paid the same. Let's just face the truth reality of it all. You're getting paid the same. And you, if you're lucky, you might be on that, you know, 20 or 25, but you're getting paid the same. But the house is over 200, 300, 400, 500, $600,000. The cars are what? Just a decent one, it's, you know, $30,000 to $50,000 just for a decent one. So that's even used. So I want y'all need to clue in that this matrix is business orientated. It always has been, man. You know, all the stories you hear up on YouTube, and people, you know, saying this and saying that about, you know, raise your consciousness. You know, can you see? Be aware. You sleep. You know, you don't know what's going on. You ain't nothing but a sheep. All that. I mean, it does have its place, but you guys fully need to grasp or get in your mindset to stop being stuck. You're stuck on trying to live your mom and pop's dreams and trying to get the same thing again. Don't you understand that if you ain't learned nothing, you can pretty much see that a lot of individuals are scared because of this individual named Trump in power. But to me, it don't matter who's sitting up in there. As long as you know how this matrix get down, it ain't no worries. You know, it ain't no issues. So I might change up this title and title it "The Secret of Just, you know, knowing how to get through." Yeah, I think I might, because name is something. I don't even know what the title of this is going to be, but I'm going to tell you here, because I'm going to drop a few nuggets. And the reason why I don't only do a few here and I have to do it in a certain kind of way, I mean, I've been around individuals, including myself, that when you just run your mouth the wrong way, incorrectly, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you know, before YouTube, it was way back, MySpace. I mean, when you incorrectly just running your mouth, seminars, and you're in people video, and you're saying the wrong thing, and it's like go viral, or too many people hear about it, they don't like it just because you're talking. Now, when you start getting paid for talking, for like telling the truth, and too many people hear you, and they actually implement what you say, the actual individuals that are in certain arenas, they switch up. I've been involved with individuals that was heavy with CPNs. I've been involved with individuals that was that was involved heavily with you know, just structuring, understanding business with IRS, Homeland Security. You know, your what is it called, the the UCC financial statement and the straw man. I mean, been there, done that. You have to get to the place of understanding. And then when those are talking, they're running their mouth. You notice that a lot of them that was heavily running their mouth, they're not around anymore. And those that are heavily running their mouth, and on those that are still around, they actually strategically say it in a way that are not, they give you fluff. Just a lot of BS that don't really take you nowhere. So, but I noticed, okay, spending like what, 6 years with any and everything, doing the same thing all everybody's trying to do, which is eat and just have some type of respect of being able to do what you want to do without somebody breathing down your neck telling you how to do it, and being able to just do freedom things. Be who you want to be with, live how you want to live, purchase what you want to purchase it how you want to purchase it, instead of always trying to snatch or attach some type of contract to you. So it's all about business with all these entities, all of these entities, business. So if you ain't understand anything about the matrix, first of all, you need to pick who you gonna be in this matrix. Watch the movie Matrix and pick a side. Pick some individual that you gonna be and how you gonna roll. How I roll with actually the individual that is a truth seeker and an actual and after finding out the truth, I'm a truth teller. I'm gonna give the truth out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna give it out in a way that get me all caught up in my own family members and loved ones all caught up in a trick bag, because I just wanted everybody to have it. Just give it away. It's a strategic way of moving, and it ain't like it's moving and giving this information out. It ain't like it's just evil people out there. It's just business out here. Okay? So when you don't understand the fact that you need to find out what lane you're gonna be in when it comes to business, if you don't take the time to figure that out, you're gonna get swallowed up. So when you're working for someone else that figured out how to start a business or how to run a business or how the structure or how a business is supposed to go, they're gonna hire people like you to work for them, and then the higher and the bigger they get, they're going to hand you benefits, and they're going to give you this, and they're going to give you that to make sure that you stay around. Excuse me, I got some people here that just talking a lot. I always do my videos sometimes during the weekend. But when you wait on someone else's vision and dreams to show up, then now you become part of their vision and their dreams. So I want you to follow someone and actually, I can't mentor because I don't have the time, but follow someone to start a business. Okay, let me give you a few little structures, okay? Because this is like an actual, this ain't no specific subject matter. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a few this and few that. So those of you that can understand and grasp and pick up what I'm saying, snatch onto it and hold on. When you're dealing with a business, and right now the arena is online. When you're dealing with online and you're dealing with individuals that are making money online, like hand over fist, making $5,000, $10,000 in few 4 to 5 days, and it's like simple to them, I have that ability. I do that. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to understand that it's more so a structure like this. That when people have that Amazon presence or they have their business presence, and then you'll see like the YouTube or the Instagram or the Twitter or the actual, what is it called, Facebook, or you see all of them, because some of them that beastie, they can do it all at one time, because they just see the vision. When you see the arena right now, technology and social media is hand in hand, then that's where your magic at. So how do you put that together? You think some individual is actually, when they have an Amazon presence, they got one product on Amazon? That might be just one lane. So if they have a Amazon presence, it's almost like, for instance, if a person takes one product that they did some research, it took them about 3 to 4 hours or maybe a whole day to do research on one product. Now, after they took the time to do a solid 24 to 48 hours research on one product, and they found that one product that didn't consist of having an actual private, having a brand name, and it was hot and it's gonna sell, and they decided that they was gonna go private label. What's private label? That means you get a product from someone else that's willing to sell you in bulk, and you can slap your label on it, your name brand on it. After you start a business, you can put your own name on it. You see why business is so important, and trademark is so important, so and copyright is so important. It becomes yours. Somebody else makes it, like hot sauce or ketchup, with a blank bottle, nothing in it, and you slap your label on it. That's the power of having a product. So once you find that one product that you feel that, you know what, this won't do well, and I gotta, but it's gonna do decent. I just gotta get people to notice it. Mom, I know if I'm gonna use Twitter. I'm good at Twitter, but I'm not good at Facebook. I'm not good at, but I'm not good at MySpace, or I mean, my bad, that's old school. I'm not good at what is called YouTube. I'm not good at Instagram, but I'm good at Twitter. I'm gonna rock the Twitter thing. Let that be your lane to put your blast out and put the information out about that one product. Now, after you get that one product out and you see yourself getting about, you didn't purchase from either Alibaba, or you found yourself a actual distributor out here in the States, United States, that will sell you wholesale on real dirt cheap, and then you put your label on it and you sell it for you mark it up to 2 or 3 times the profit value because it's valuable to you. Now you put all the information on there. Now it's even more powerful when it's created by you. Creativity is more powerful. But if something else out there, it still will bring you revenue. So you mark it up and they extra $5 to $10. But you bought these things for maybe, $5, and you mark it up to $10. So you're gonna double your profit. Okay? So you found that how to do that with one product. Now after you get that one product and you got like something like maybe 200 units. What I'm saying, you have 200 of them. And you're saying to yourself, okay, if I can sell all of these 200 products that's selling for, $20 a pop, and it costs me with shipping and handling and everything to get it here, it costs me total $8.99 total to get every one of these units here. $8, $10. So $10, you do the math on that. I'm not going to do it for you. So $8, and so $9, let's round up to $9 times 200 is what it costs you out of the pocket to get. Boom, you swipe a credit card that you got approved from your business to actually get it. So you get them all out here. As a matter of fact, let me do the math on that, because y'all like real time, and I'm not rushing on this video right here because I want y'all to grasp how powerful this is. Now, I'm actually speeding along the way to do it, but some of y'all need to get it. $9 times 200. That's $1,800. So you swipe on a credit card. You're like, oh my God, you have to look at the vision here, okay? So that's $1,800 to get it here. Now, you're going to sell them for $19.99, okay? Times 200. That's $39.98. That's your total profit right now. Now you got to do the actual costs and all the other stuff and what it got to get you to make into your time. But we ain't going to go into that detail. Let's just do it simple right now. Subtract the $1,800, what it costs you to get it here and purchase them. Your profit now is $2,100.98. $2,198 is what your profit is. Now, of course, you might have some setup fees and fees here with the merchant account, whether you're using PayPal or you're using Authorize.net or using some Stripe or whatever. They might cut it down to, let's round it down to, let's subtract another, let's take it down to $1,900. $1,900 is your profit. But it took you 2 months to sell all these bad boys. Okay, 2 months. So if it took you 2 months to sell it, let's see how much that would be in 1 month. Divide that by 2. Your profit is $9.50 a month. That's what you're making off of that one product. Now, you found one product to do that with. Now you got the method. You got the power. Let's do that times what? 10. $9.50 times 10. A month. It's $9,500 a month. So now you did the same thing. You reinvented the wheel. You figured out how to do that times 10. Now you're making $9,500 a month. It's individuals doing that times 30, times 100. They got about what? 30, 40, 50 products sitting on their shelves. And then some of these products are not even on their shelf. It's at Spotify. Or like what it's called, it's virtual. It's someone else shipping it. They call it drop ship. You take the responsibility of purchasing it. And as somebody buys it, they ship it to them. And you never even see the product. That's another lane. Amazon. You get the products here. You take the time to label them up. You take the time to package them up. You take the time to put the SKU code, what it's called, label on there, the number and everything, so it can make sure that Amazon can have it easy, so they can scan it and know who's is who and where it's going. And you label them, put them in your box, and then you put them in the box, separate them, and you ship them to Amazon. Amazon will have you ship them to 3 different locations to make sure they can get them to people, them prime people that sell stuff fast or want something shipped to them fast within 2 days or less. They ship it to 3 different places, and you box it all up, get your units, and send it to them. And then you just watch on Amazon presence, your Amazon FBA, your fulfillment by Amazon. You look on your account and you just watch how it sells. Like, okay, this product's taking 2 months to sell out. This product's taking a month to sell out. This product's taking, 4-5 months to sell out. But you looking on your account and you got a total of what? 25 products on Amazon, 25 products on Spotify, 25 products on your own website. And when you add all that up, and it's taking its time, and you know when it gets low, you got to re-up. You got to re-up, but you started off from where? A business. Now that's fire nugget that I just gave you right there. You know what I mean? That's what they doing. You guys don't understand that the research behind it is the most powerful piece, and then you just reinvent it. But when you sitting there playing games, let me speed forward on that other lane, and you actually literally letting other ones drive you crazy because you don't want to take the time to do the research to find one product, do the research to find another. It is a little bit more to it behind that, making sure you don't get yourself caught up with legal issues. Amazon don't play around when you list a product. They will take it down if you're having the wrong product listed. You even have it on your own website. You can't just list products this way or label stuff. There's certain ways that you got to have a label. There's certain ways you got to sell to the public, because this is the public. See, this turning out to like a business education for the class, whatever. But I came to talk to you about this matrix right here, helping you understand how powerful it is to not be in no 9 to 5. If you really think you can do it like your parents, you are out your mind. You are out your mind. You can be stressed out. You don't understand. I mean, right now, it's coming up on that year anniversary for my queen, that she gets to taking her out so she can celebrate how it felt to be off of that rat race wheel. And she's so excited, and I'm excited for her because of the fact that it wasn't like I was reaching for the stars to have millions of dollars. No, most of us know what we're reaching for is what? Freedom. That mindset to just be able to not be stressed all day long and stressed the next day about yesterday. So that actual power is major. So let me give you some secrets right here that a lot of individuals don't focus on. That's why I feel it's secrets. But it's not really a secret, but nobody really does it. So I guess it is a secret. You gotta literally. So here's what my thing was when I actually first started out. You know what I mean? I kind of wear this for just the fact that paying homage to my ancestors back in the day, the actual real ones that actually was dealing with heavier technology than they deal with today. So that's my way of paying homages and actually, understanding what others don't understand, seeing what others don't understand. That's how that's a reminder for me, even though I already know what's up. But when you open your mind and you broaden your mind to a different outlook on this world, first of all, when you go to work, you're like, okay, translate in your mind that this is not my job. This is business. These people are doing business with me, and I'm one of their employees to make sure that their business goes fine. I got a contract with them through my W-2 and my employee package that says that I have to do this, X, Y, and Z to make sure that everything I do my job and I'm up to performance, or I'll lose my job or get demoted, or so you have to look at that. So when you open your eyes and you realize like, okay, let me look at this view differently, like Kareem and some others has mentioned, that this is just not freedom. This is not America. They're on American soil doing business everywhere, and they allow everyone to do business with any and everybody and deal with the public. So when you decide to step out of your own comfort zone and not be an employee or a worker, you know what I'm saying, a worker for someone else's that realize this is business, let me start a business and get me some workers, then you understand it's what lane you want to be on. It's not that hard starting a business, LLC or corporation. You just gotta start it. I know you don't understand the ins and outs of it, but there's too many videos on YouTube telling you what you should and should not do. For Kareem to put the actual steps for so simple, I don't. it doesn't make no sense why a lot of individuals not handling their business. Those that I've talked to on the phone when I was taking calls earlier last year, I appreciate y'all because y'all handling. You're doing it. You understand it. You see it. But one of the most powerful secrets for me when I actually started out here and getting it in was like, you know what? Realizing that, okay, as long as I actually love everybody, you know, I'm good. It's going to come back to me. What I mean by love everybody, do you love your enemy? No, there ain't no enemies out here for me. I see who has opposition against me. I see who doesn't want me to prevail here or prevail there. That's to me is business. When the individual doesn't want me to have this or have that more than someone else, I get it. So I mean, to me, it's no difference between me coming to a sibling, brother or a sister or a cousin that says, nah, you know what, I'm only doing business with this uncle or this cousin or my brother, not you. So I look at businesses the same way how my family members treat one another. So it depends on your track record. That's how they go off of your track record, trust issue. So and how they see you on paper. They see you from paper. They don't never see you. Like when you're dealing with business people, see, I'm getting on call them something else. The secret that was powerful for me is realizing that there is really no enemy out here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm my own worst enemy. But once I start looking at it in a different view and I start realizing like, okay, there's different pieces on this board, which way you want to be on this board, chessboard. There's different lanes you can be in, where you want to be in this lane. So learn this business so you can actually do business and you won't be stressed. So that was one of the secrets for me. Another secret was actually to, like I said, mention just loving everybody. You know, I treat everybody on the level they are, but mostly I show them love. I don't care what religion they have and they serving. I don't care what walk, spiritual or whatever they're dealing with. I don't care what they look like. It don't really matter. I'm treating you pretty much the same. And I say pretty much the same because anybody outside of my family, you already know it's different levels to how you treat people. A son, a daughter, a mother, a father, you know, cousin, a mother, and then a stranger across the street you just met. I mean, a ace, you know, acquaintance, you know. So, but ultimately, everybody gets treated the same with me. But because, you know, what you need, I might can give it to you. What you need, you might can give it to me because we all in this crazy matrix of the individuals that set up this paradigm or this United States and whatnot is feeding off of just human beings. So feeding, you know, but just actually trying to get it through their actual businesses from you, extracting. So when I realized that I'm just a number, it took me a minute to just, it didn't take long for me, not a minute, but it didn't take me long to just start putting it all together, how I'm actually attacking it and how I'm going to live. So that was a secret for me, how to treat people. I just started treating people with kindness. And another secret here, I don't let nobody, oh, this is a powerful one. I don't let nothing bother me. I don't let nothing bother me. You don't see me a lot of times attacking those that say something crazy on my YouTube channel or comments. You know, not only do I don't really have a lot of time for it, but does it bother me that they say something? Sometimes I'm like, wow, they said that. But I'm like, whatever. It don't rent space in my mind like that. It took a lot for me over the when I was in relationships and being here and there to stop that emotional head trip and being always emotional with things. I walk mostly in the spirit, so I understand my ancestors and angels that kind of like guide me. Y'all don't understand them little secrets because y'all pretty much cut off. All of y'all have been up to the mountaintop and actually just then accepted everything that the world has to give to you. But I don't move that way. You can't give me pretty much no amount of millions with handcuffs on me. I don't care. I don't need it. You can't take it with me. It's so a major puzzle secret to me is not allowing no one in situations to bother me. It don't sway me this way or that way. And a lot of y'all believe and heavily follow the Bible. The Bible has a lot of powerful stuff in it, and but you don't really follow it. You don't really honestly follow it. So if trouble comes your way, like somebody tripping at your job, or the boss is saying this, or you might not have medical insurance benefits this way, or you might not be you're afraid of this happening with your mortgage or your rent or your job or what is it called, your car, or something break down. When stuff happens, y'all literally lose your mind. So once the milk is spilled, you can't put the milk almost back in the cup. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's spilled. All of it ain't gonna go back in there. So you gotta go into cleanup mode and fix mode. What do you do next? The world isn't in when trouble happens and comes. So when do you rely on God? When do you rely on the Most High? When do you rely on your spiritual side, the angels? When do you rely on self outside of you? When do you rely on let me calm down. It's gonna be all right. When? That's, to me, is one of the most powerful pieces that help me get through. I don't trip off things that don't work out. Like, okay, so when I first started out, I was swiping on credit cards that I was getting for my business approved for. I was swiping like 2,000, 3,000, and they didn't manifest. Did I? And then the credit cards were high balances, and I didn't trip because I said, just keep at it. Something gonna hit, and then one did, and then I paid back and paid them down, and and it just went on from there. You can't focus on the fact that, oh man, my car's out. How am I gonna get to work? You gonna get to work. Somebody gonna come get you. You can call somebody. You can call your job and see what they gonna do. But losing, and if you lose your job, okay, you lose your job. You might lose your. Don't panic, because if you ground it in the right places of spirituality, or you meditating, or you praying, whatever you are doing, you know what I mean, and whatnot. If you ground it, and you're in actual something that's powerful than you, outside of you or within you, because there's so much power within you. What makes you think? Why do you meditate? You are meditating. You are praying. There's a lot of power in you. Matter of fact, all of it's right there, pretty much in you. But y'all don't think so. So when trouble comes, y'all be tripping, be literally tripping. I wasn't tripping. I would just hit a roadblock right here, and I meditate. Or I pray. Or I'll be like, go within self. And boom, boom, bam. Bada bing. You know what I'm saying? Something come out of nowhere. And bam. And that's when I started noticing my angels was looking out. You know what I mean? The Most High was looking out. You know what I'm saying? I was able to tap into other dimensions to get what I need. You know what I mean? My spiritual connection was strong. So when you are literally just thrown off your course by just the world, what you think gonna happen? Not much, huh? Not much is gonna happen in your favor when you're doing stuff like that. And another powerful piece when people talk about that law of attraction and attracting thing is that intent. Peace right there. I mean, that's a piece right there. I can kind of like will the things I need anytime I want it. And you hear people say this all the time because you think it's a joke. It ain't no joke. It's serious. I mean, this has happened to me more than once, like 3 or 4 times a year. when I actually was needing this or needing that, and I wasn't thinking it was a big deal. But when it came to the point when I started noticing, like, damn, how did I get that? How did I make that happen for me? And how did this out of nowhere just drop in my lap? And like one time I had got like 44,000 from IRS, and I'm like, and 6 months later, it took them 6 months to get it. I applied in this way and sent paperwork, and I got it. I'm like, wow. But I'm like, I forgot all about how. So it was a lot of things about cars, just, oh my God, out of nowhere, I got this car that I was dreaming about, and I just forgot about it. But when I start focusing, I'm like, hold on. Let me relax and sit back on how I kind of manifested making this happen. How do I actually attracted this to me? And I started realizing that it was my intentions. Once I meditated on it, and then I would even use a vision board. I would like write it down on my mirror. Or I didn't really write it out on a piece of paper. Mine was really on my mirror that I could see it every day. And then when I seen it, it allowed me to like deposit some type of intentions in it. Like, okay, I'm trying to get my business going. So my mind, boom, I'm going to get started tomorrow. Boom, I'm going to get started tomorrow. Boom, I'm going to get started tomorrow. Even though you're putting it off, it's on your mind. That intent, the power of your mind draws things to you. And out of nowhere, people start coming around. Hey, look, oh, you want to do this? Hey, look, I was starting to be. It's just stuff out of nowhere. And you think, oh, it's just common people or just people just talking to you, like a coincidence. No. That's you like drawing that to you. And then all of a sudden you start doing your intentions. You start putting some actions. Like what part of it, I think without works is dead or whatever. So you start doing some type of work like, let me actually get my EIN number today. This week. You knocked that out. Next week, let me get my, file my paperwork with the state. And you get that done. And it's like, wow. And then but you're thinking about it every day. And then, okay, today, let me just go ahead and set up my bank account. And you set that up. So you're doing things. When you thinking about it all the time and you doing little things with it, that intention with your thoughts, both of them together, your intent, your thought, your action behind it, it draws what you need from places that you don't even know where it's supposed to come from. You're just lost on how that happened. And you quickly forget how you did it because you think that it's just happened because it was your turn. It was time for you to be blessed. It just happened out of nowhere, or, thank you, God, or, hey, it's just a coincidence, or just at the right time and I was at the right place at the right time. You think of that because I used to do that for 3-4 years. Reality is no, you actually made that happen. Some of y'all think that's spookism. That really is not pop. But what if I told you praying, when you get on your knees and pray, or you get with 2 or more gathered together and you praying, that's spookism. You praying, and even when you say in the name of Jesus, you're praying. The name of Yahshua, the Most High, you're praying, and you're believing, and you're actually having your own little vision board, and you have intentions. You're doing the same thing. Those of you that meditate every day, every morning, twice a day, 3 times a day, to calm your spirit, quiet the music in your mind, all that crap that's going on, all of that going on, you quiet it down to have intentions on one thing, to actually focus on one thing so you can manifest certain things that come into your life. That's what you're doing. So when you go a little further and you do your candles, you do your crystals, oh, I know about that. You put your earthly things, the water, the earth, the fire, the actual incense, the air. What you think gonna happen? And you focusing on that and you try to manifest things. It's more to you than just this flesh. All of y'all don't understand the penile, the pituitary, the actual pituitary hypothalamus. Y'all don't understand all of these things that's going on in your brain. It's the computer up in here that has actual neurotransmitters that are connected directly to your gut. Okay, so when you're dealing with chakras and people are talking about those and everything, there's more to you than just flesh. There is heavenly energy within you. Okay, and it feeds off of elements that's connected to Mother Nature. That's why I like Mother Nature so much. Mother Nature is certain foods, and herbs is food, okay? So certain foods and water will actually, and sun and air will literally just amplify your inner side of you and have you connected spiritually to other things that you think want to manifest on this plane, on this matrix that you in right now. But you steadily stuck being a worker. Your mind is focused on putting food on the table for the kids, which it should be, and having a roof over your head, which it should be, and really lost and stuck with these losers that you're attached to, when you really should be focusing on how to make it a lot more simpler for you and understanding this matrix you're in. You in a certain matrix that always feeds off of you and what intelligence level you own right now. Okay? Now, I can go on this subject matter and just go heavy and deeper. And I don't even know how much I said. That's just too much. I'm going to have to watch this video to make sure that I didn't go in too deep, because these clowns out here, they just don't. This is free information. This is free. Oh, when you talking about YouTube monetizing video, putting a little commercial, please. My money ain't made from YouTube. If I solely focused just pumping out videos for YouTube to sustain what I go through monthly and yearly, the things that I actually need to pay off this and pay off that and grasp this to be up on this and make money this way and make money that way and actually purchase that and invest to make money off. If I relied on YouTube, I'd be broke. I'd be doing something else to generate, or either being some 9 to 5 something. I'd be broke. YouTube is changed its platform. They don't pay. And I got it late in the game when they really wasn't, when they was downsizing from paying from people. So those that are not getting 200,000 views per video, and that are not already having 100,000, matter of fact, more than that are not having 200 plus subscribers, they're not getting enough to sustain themselves. They have to do other things to sustain themselves. So off this platform, I got other things going on. I used to do Craigslist. I don't do Craigslist. I graduated from that years ago. So yeah, Amazon, my website, and I actually love giving information out on YouTube that gives me the chance to, let people know what's latest, what's happening, what's going on, whatever. I use this platform because I like it. Facebook is too heavy for me. I kind of don't really know how to use it, but I'm learning on behind the scenes how to use it. So that's why a lot of people are like, man, this dude don't respond on Facebook. I'm starting to, so don't go nowhere. I am starting to. I'm already carving out an hour or two in the morning to respond to people on Facebook, because it's value in that. What? Like I'm going to get paid off responding to you? Like the person that I respond to is going to pay me? No. I could set up some button link, pay me to talk to you. But no, that ain't what it's about. It's value in actually really uplifting humanity. Uplifting, that when I go back to loving people, doing right by them. But I have to find the time to just do that. But when I deposit love, or in a way of answering the question, in a way of helping and assisting, and it's not attached to money, do you know I get blessed somewhere else? That's a major powerful piece. Stop looking at always trying to extract and get money from somebody and whatnot. But I had to find time, because those of you that did talk to Kareem, y'all know that I be spending like 2 hours. My queen always saying, why can't you cut it off? You got to cut it off in 15, 20 minutes, at most 30, because you don't have time to give all that to everybody that's calling an email. Cut it off in less than 30 minutes so you could go to the next person that needs some assistance. You're right, but it's difficult for me. Like I'm talking right now. How long has it been? 40 minutes. I'm a talker, and I'm just talking by myself. Just imagine somebody asks a question, I'm talking, I'll be going in. So that was difficult for me, but now I have to literally put myself on a timer. But it's value in doing for someone, not looking for something in return. Because y'all really think that if you can't see it, It's not real. It's real. There's things outside of you that's real outside of you that you cannot see. I just wanted to help you fully understand that there is power in That's power in just doing this and doing that. That's power in actually starting a business. That's power in actually stepping outside of a 9 to 5. That's power in looking at what this really truly is. You think people are just talking out the side of their neck, this is chess and not checkers, or this is the matrix, or these people are this and these people are that, and they're doing this. They're talking about several, and it's just not one group. It's several groups that teach other groups and people on different layers how to do business. Why do you think Trump is business orientated? Because they see that the haves and the have-nots, the haves know how to get it and feed off the nots. And the nots is really running everything. The ones that have nots is running all of it. They're pretty much are fueling all of it. They're the ones got all the money. So you have to come up with something that allows you to tap into the ones that got all the money. They ignorant and they don't know how to turn their intellectual property into money. But they steal your energy that allows you not to even think about your intellectual property, your power. They take your energy and keep you caught up all day long that you're drained, that you don't see no power in you. And all the things I'm saying right now is just talk and fluff. But I'm here to let you know, man, I ain't playing when I say this is chess, not checker. So get off your feet, get off your lazy self, and get off your emotional roller coaster ride that you own and start a business.
Dream, tell them what it's all about. I'm just keeping it real now.